Hello, everybody. All right, so Anna Griffin Create is over and done with, and it was, for me, kind of awesome. I did, for the most part, keep up. Um, you do like an hour and a half class, then you get an hour break, an hour and a half class, hour break, and I was really having to take advantage of that break, and I was definitely had my cutting done, and the last day's cutting though I had to do, like, finish it that day. I mean, it was a little hectic, but I was able to have it done before the last class because I was like the last class low or whatever. Um, but I just show you the ornaments, and then um, that's my Santa in there. I don't have the string hooked on there, and I haven't done the paper piecing because, well, she didn't do the paper piecing during it, so we had to kind of, um, I mean, you could do, I think I'm going to put a bow up here on both sides. I just don't like that being just hanging there like that. And then this one definitely needs the pieces put in. And I have saved all those pieces. So those are my ornaments. Mm. Um, Another thing I wanted to discuss, because I thought about it while I was getting the stuff out to do this thing we're gonna do, is I have all these papers, and they are, what size are they? 8x8, and they're just all the papers that over the years I got from Crafters Companions kits, and I just took them all out of the kits and put them all together, and I've been using them like crazy, and I know I'm gonna run out, and it breaks my heart because when am I ever gonna get a collection like that again? And I use them a lot, and I'm gonna use them for this. So what I wanted to do, and this is not my idea, I got this from a new friend of mine, and she does, I believe it's called Creating Memories. Now, I do not get any money from anybody. Nobody pays me anything. Look at that. That's pretty, huh? I might use that too. I do not get any money from anybody anywhere for nothing. Just so you know that. And this includes her. She's not gonna give me money. And for this video, I'm not gonna post anything yet because I want to show you some of her products first and let her know. But I will post a link to her site if I can. If I can figure it out, I will. But she did a card, Christmas card, creating class thing, and I went, and it's always good, and companionship and all that stuff. But what she did, what is this? Oh, this is that picture. Okay, so we have, these are 4 inches, so 1.5, and then 1.5, and then one that's not gonna work. 1.25, there's 1, 2, that's not gonna work either. I need 1 1/3 maybe in here I can do 1 1/3. 1 1/3. Because I want to cut my papers into strips that'll go on my cards. It needs to be in strips, even strips. And so I went through and I took out papers from this pile. And what I was going to say is Crafter's Companion is selling that bundle, right, of My Perfect Papers or something like that it's called. And I just thought, that might be pretty good. So I have this also. I don't know. And I got this backwards because that's not gonna work for measuring anything, is it? 1 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2. How do I do 1 1/3? A quarter, 3/8. How about 1 3/8 inch strips? That should work. Right? I don't know. Let's see how 1 3/8 works. 1 3/8. I'm just gonna check it before I do a bunch, so I'm just gonna do 1 3/8. See if this is gonna work. That's too much. There we go. 1 3/8. Let's see how they fit. So she just had cut the papers into strips. And you put 3 strips on. And that's too big. So that's not gonna work. 1 3/8 is too big. Let me cut it down again. 3/8, of course. 1 1/2 is too much, right? 1. So I'm splitting that 1 into 1/3. So 1/4. See, that's why I thought that 1 3/8. But then that's 9/8, and that's too many. So if I do between the 3/8 and the 1/4, that might get it right. Let's see. What did I do with those other strips? There they are. Just smack in the middle, 1 3/8 and 1 1/4. It's probably still going to be too big, I have a feeling. That might have been bigger because I cut quite a bit off more than the others did. So that, and that, and that, and that's what what's gonna work. Okay. So then they need to be cut to 6 inches, right? Because these are 4 by 6. Yep. So we'll cut our strips to 6 inches. And we could go a little bit smaller so we don't have to worry about it overlapping. I don't know if I cut them all the same length. I might not have. Well, they're close. Okay. So then you just take your 3 strips. Strip, strip, strip. And I'm going to try. This is a dotty pin. Let me see if it's still any good. Okay. It's still good. Now, if you have all your strips cut ahead of time, and you have your toppers ready, and that's what happened. We met at her house, and she had all the strips cut already, and the toppers there, and sentiments there. And in 2 hours... Gosh, I don't even remember how many cards I made. Maybe like 9? 9 cards. Let me make sure this is right. Okay. So you put your strips, your 3 strips. And of course, I got them too high. The 3 strips. Okay. And 3 strips. And this is just going to make a very simple card. So now I'm going to take this. Now, hers were not this big. Hers were quite a bit smaller. And what I'm going to do is just kind of cut it this way. I could fussy cut it. I could come in. See, that circle's pretty big. But I could do, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do the circle. It kind of fits a little better, huh? Okay. So just do the circle here. Come on. I had to smoosh it down into the marquee to get it started with this folder. Had so much tweak. Let me tell you, I was so impressed with my Gemini plates from the Gemini 2. So impressed. So we could do this. This is probably not the best background for this. I wonder if he would look better on here. See, for him, I would go here. So the plates started to bow a little bit, and what I do with my plates is I have a no-cut plate on the top, and I only use the bottom plate, and I turn it and whatever, and I'm not great at turning it because sometimes it's just hard to keep track. But I do, you know, when I can, and I noticed it starting to bow in one direction, and so I turned the plate, and I just kept running it that way and running it that way and running it that way. And look, it straightened it kind of out. I mean, it still bowed a little bit, if you can see that. It still bowed a little bit, but not bad. It brought itself back kind of What I'm gonna do is I want a little ink, I think. Ink. I think I want a little ink on the edges, and we did not do this in the other class that Terry did, but because mine are my own and my own coloring, and that it just needs something a little bit to separate it, right? So we got this, and we could do however we want to do it. We could go this way, too small. We could do Christmas, Merry Christmas. I don't think that these are stickers. I don't remember even where I got these. And it wasn't that long ago. And I'm telling you that I am still not right. My mind is still not right. But I'm getting better. My stamina's getting better. I just don't know. I lost days. And I'm having a hard time dealing with that. Just days that I just don't remember anything. Nope, those are not stickers, so at least I don't think they are. If they are, I can't get the backing off of them. So I lost days, and it's a very hard thing to come to terms with that can happen, especially as fast as it happened. It's just like, what? I don't know. Seems like a lot going on this card. But there we go. Quick, easy. If I have all the strips cut beforehand, I'm just putting them on. I have my toppers ready. I'm just putting them on. And toppers can come from anywhere. And so let's try it with some paper. I really, really like this wrapping paper. So where is the wrapping paper? The rest of it. I've got this one. There it is, I think. Yeah. But I don't want it to be so busy this time. So I might, yeah. I think one, in between the 1/4 and the 3/8. So I'm going to use this one. So I don't want it to be quite 3/4, but I want it to be a little bit more than the 3/8. Right? Why is that so much thicker? one. I went to the wrong. I went to the wrong one somewhere. Ugh. One and a quarter, 1 3/8. Okay. And then I'm going to cut them at 6. So, like I said, if you want to have a bunch of friends over and do like a card party, then I think this would be an excellent way. You just cut your strips. Have some toppers. They could be toppers from anywhere. Or tell them, bring your card toppers. And we're gonna do some cards and whatever toppers you want to use, that's what we'll use. And we'll just make the cards. And you can just have them come. Or like I said, you can have the toppers. A lot of these card packs, or paper packs, come with toppers, you know, so just buy the paper pack and do it. Make it. Okay, I'm going to use the tape pen again. It's working. I wish you tried to use it during the Anna Griffin thing, because it sure would have helped to have a faster adhesive. As a matter of fact, I most of the time used my this, because by the time you put the tape down and peel the tape and all of that, you might as well use the wet glue and use the wet glue. And if you don't put too much on, it dries pretty quick. And I found it to be just as fast as anything else. And this one is a little bit longer than the other ones. And somewhere, somebody's not straight. Somebody's a little bit crooked. Let me see if I can straighten it out a little bit. Maybe if I just kind of not but these. Now I cut these all lengthwise together. How'd I end up with different lengths? I don't know, but anyways, here we go. So I think I'm going to, again, if I had thought about it, I could have done my strip that way and done that. And look how cute that is. Oh, I might have to save this one to do that, because that looks so cute. This one, I'll not do that. So this one, I believe I'm going to, let me see if I can circle her. I'm just cutting her feet off, but maybe I can do it that way. Let's see. These are colored with alcohol markers, and I just did them when I really can't do a lot right now. Get tired really fast and lightheaded, but I am getting better, so I should quit complaining, because thank you God for the help that I got, because I was so close to being in a different place. I shouldn't be saying that either. Anyways, this is so cute. Her I'm going to put down with the wet glue. Now, do we know if this Crafter's Companion Glue stays temporary, or after a while does it become permanent? Does anybody know? Excuse me. That one says Merry Christmas. Let's see. We got seasons, greetings, Merry Christmas. I think this one is a Happy Holidays, right? Happy Holidays. And I think this one is a season's greetings. So let's do the Happy Holidays. And there is no reason why the sentiment cannot go up on there. I'm just going to say that. Sometimes people are afraid to do things like that. I don't know why. They don't understand it. Overlap it. It looks more natural when you do that. So I didn't realize these headers were gonna, they're not headers, what are they called? I hope I was using the right words earlier. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? Okay, Happy Holidays. I have Merry Christmas. Okay. This is not going to be long enough. So I'm going to have to use a different paper. And I think I'm going to use this. And it's going to go, it don't matter which way it goes, right? But it's going to go this way. 1 1/4 and 1 3/8 is what I'm looking for. I would not do 3 different stripes at the same time. You might be able to find a way to get that to work. I would never be able to find a way to get that to work. So do I want to do 2 of these? I think I like those with it. 1 and there we go. Okay. This one will be my last one. So 6 inches 6 inches. 6 inches. Okay. Tape in. So this will go down here. Try to make it straight. This one will go up top. And that ain't right. That is, oh my goodness, that is way too short. Way, way, way too short. I'm gonna bring this one in. What did I do though? That's what I want to know. What did I do? I cut them way too short. Lengthwise, way too short. I mean, widthwise, I'm way off. So, I mean, just figure it out. Take your width and divide it by 3. This worked in the other ones. Why it doesn't want to work on this one, I don't know. But it's a little short. Didn't turn out so great. Okay. And then I'll put this one here. And I'm going to take here and edge it like I did the others. A little bit of gold ink. You could put it on a foam pad too and raise it up if you want. Shall we do that? Let me see. I used a lot of my foam pads. Now I don't know. Maybe I don't have any that are not opened. Well, these are the ones that came with Create 8. We'll just use some of them. So some are thicker high than others. Some are bigger, some are smaller. These are like the big thick ones for what comes in her pack here. So I'll just do 4. You might want to do more, that's up to you. You don't want to waste them. Maybe one in the middle. Let me do one in the middle. Okay. That should keep it pretty sturdy. I didn't use any of these because I had other ones of packages that were opened, but I believe I've used all my open ones. So other than my foam on a roll, those are the only foam pads I have now. So I might have to pay close attention and make sure I get more when I need them. Of course, I got enough to think of that foam on a roll still to last a while. But it's going down too. I mean, it's going to be that way, right? For sure, slowly but surely, the pieces are going to go disappear. I think that needs to come down, and I hope it's not too late. Okay, good. Yeah, that definitely needs to come down. There we go. There we go. That's better. And I did Merry Christmas. I wanted, what did I want? Seasons, greetings. Seasons, greetings. Right, oh, need to move it over. Always check this stuff before you do this. Don't do what I'm doing. Always lay it out. So now I got seasons, greetings, seasons, greetings. There. Glue. I thought these were stickers, but I guess they're not. I don't even remember where I got them. Isn't that bad? It wasn't that long ago I got them because they're still sitting here on the table. So that means they've been in a recent. And I do remember that I kept them out to use them. Because it's Christmas and gotta get the Christmas cards made, right? And these were all Christmas. I love that I put the bow on here and I seem to always be able to find it. Even doing the whole Anna Griffin thing, I was always able to find it. So let me show you the 3 cards. And let's see, it's been about 37 minutes altogether. And I talked about the paper stack. The My Pretty Papers from Crafter's Companion might kind of help with that, but then at the same time, not really, because these are pretty simple patterns. It would be nice if they put out a collection like that, right? So there's my 3 cards, and these were toppers. Toppers, that's the word I was looking for. I was calling them toppers. That when I really couldn't do anything, I stamped it. I stamped them and colored them to help with the boredom. And I got to do something. I'm gonna go nuts here. And I've got more. I've got like the vintage Santa that's cut off, you know, like at the leg. And I think they're cute. I think they turned out really cute. I like the way they turned out at that class that Terry had. They're very cute too. And I'm kind of set up for Christmas cards, but that's not going to stop me from continuing to make more. At the Anna Griffin Create, we did Victorian Christmas cards, and so I was telling people about it. Now everybody wants, I want a Victorian Christmas card. I want a Victorian. So I think I'm going to have to get more fringe. And I'm going to have to make Victorian Christmas cards for everybody close. And then I'll just send my simpler stuff to other people that, you know. I have some people I send cards to that I don't think they necessarily appreciate what's in them, you know. And so when I send them cards, those people I send simpler cards to. The people that I know appreciate them, then I send them my more work, heavier ones, if that makes sense. The ones that take more effort to make are sent to those people. So, yes, I am happy. This one, I think the stripes was just too busy, but These other two are great. Even though I had to cut the stamp down, maybe he needed cut down more. Alright, everybody. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. And I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.